Hi everybody, good to see you. Magic Maths Day again today, and it's Thursday, so it's the day that we have a little think about what you did on Tuesday, find out how you got on. Did you enjoy working with those halves? Did you do lots of discovering and finding out about splitting groups of numbers? Like what did you find out about splitting 10 into 2? And how did you get on with that tricky one about splitting, was it 15? And what do you get if you split 7? There were some tricky ones in there, weren't there? Well, today we're going to talk about doubling, which is kind of like the opposite to halves, but we'll get onto that in a little while. First of all, I want you to get those brains going, give them a bit of a tickle. Yeah, I'm going to get my glasses on ready, and if you've got yours, you put yours on as well. Here we go. Let the magic begin. Ooh, there we go. Glasses on, all ready. Now, I thought we'd start today with a little bit of coin dropping. We've not done that in a while, and it's still good, isn't it, to put our listening ears on and listen for the amount of times you hear the coins dropping into the tin, and then see if your brain can think, oh yeah, I know that number. I know what that number looks like. You could even write it down if you want to. I'm not going to, but you could do. Anything just to help your brains to get really, really good and active with your numbers. Right, are we ready? Listening ears on. Let's get counting. Okay. Remember, this bit we do quietly. We count in our head until I've finished. And then we shout out what we can hear. All right? Okay, off we go. What did you get? I'm not going to tell you. I just want to see if you know what you got. We'll have a check in a minute. Are you ready to check? Remember, we tick them out, don't we, and count, see if we got it right. Let's see if I've got the same number as you. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that what you got? 6. Quite a big number. Bigger than 5 or smaller than 5? What do you think? Let's try another one, just to keep those brains going. Ready? Ready to listen? Okay, off we go. That was a lot that time, wasn't it? That was a lot. And I've just dropped one on the floor. We don't include that one. Shall we see how many we got that time? Ready to count? Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it must be bigger than 6. 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. Did you get 10? Well done if you did. That was super listening and super counting. Now, one more little test for you before we get onto that doubling. I'm going to just put my coins to one side. Now, I just want to see if you can remember. We were using some special symbols. We used them last week. In fact, I don't think we used them on Tuesday, but we did use them last week, and it's really important with our maths that you remember the things that we've learned before. So I want to know if you can remember what this symbol is. It's not a number, it's not a numeral, it's a symbol. But what does it mean? Can you remember? That's right, it means add. It means add, doesn't it? And the last time we looked at that, we were adding on 1 more. But it could be that you're adding on 10 more, or you're adding on 20. That's the symbol that we use all the time, add. Well done. What about this one? What what about that one? What does that one mean? You're right, it means take away. And we were learning about taking away 1, but it could be that you're taking away 5, or you could be taking away 0. You can take all sorts of numbers away. So we've got add, and we've got take away, and then we've got this one, which is what we usually have at the end of our sum, don't we? And do you remember I said to you, we usually say, and the answer is, what does that symbol mean? It means equals, doesn't it? You're right. If you said equals, you were right. And that's what we always have at the end, don't we? 1, add 1 equals 2. And that nicely brings me on to what we're going to learn about today. You will see I've got my 2 lovely helpers, although today they're more like watchers. They're not really helping me today. We've got Harry and we've got Barry. And do you know, Barry's got to live with us now, because have you seen that man on the television, Mr Boris Johnson? He's our country's Prime Minister, you know. He's not the Queen, but he's our Prime Minister. He kind of tells us what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. He sets the laws, really. Well, he's been telling us that because of this funny virus that's out there, that if you've had somebody come and visit your house, and Barry's been to visit our house, well, he's got to stay with us now. It's safer if he stays in our house now and he doesn't go back outside. So he's going to stay in our family for a little while. And that means that when I looked at our food and our drinks and our beds and everything, it means I needed to double them. Everything I've got for Harry, I've now got to find for Barry. Oh my goodness, I need 2 of everything now, don't I? Because if Harry wanted an apple, that's 1 for Harry. And Barry's got to have an apple. That's another one, isn't it? So I end up with 2 green apples to feed them. And that just got me thinking. It got my brain all muddled and thinking, well, that means I've got to have double of everything. Then I got thinking about the fruit in the story, in the caterpillar story, and thinking, what would that fruit look like if we had to double everything? Shall we have a look together? Because in the story, the hungry caterpillar ate 1 apple, didn't he? But what if we were going to double that? How many apples would we have? Have a think. Shall I draw one? There we go. There's my apple. So how many apples have we got now all together if we've doubled that apple? Can you show me on your fingers? Have you got that many? Yeah, that's right, we've got 2 because we've doubled 1 and now we've got 2. Now, when you're doubling, you're not just adding 1 more, you're doubling the number that you've already got. So how many pairs have we got there? That's right, we've got 2 pairs to start with, haven't we? So we're going to double those pairs, because if Harry wanted 2 pairs, then Barry's going to want 2 pairs. So we're going to have 2 more pairs. There's 1, and there's 2. I know my drawings aren't very good today, but you can see what I'm doing, can't you? How many pairs have we got all together? Can you see that? 1, you're going to count with me, 2, 3, 4, and that's because double 2, when we've doubled it, we get 4. Now, are you beginning to see the pattern? Let's see if we can carry on with the plums. I've got some real plums here. 3 plums, just like in the story, but I'm going to double them. I'm going to double them. I'm going to draw them on here. Can you see how many more I've got to draw if I'm doubling 3? Did you get that? We've got 3 plums and I've doubled that 3 to make it how many all together? You have a little look at that. You count them. I'm not going to make the noises. You can count now. How many did you get? Was it 6? 6 little taps. 6 plums. You're right, because double 3 is 6 altogether. Are you seeing how it's growing each time? Now, underneath Harry here, we've got Harry's favourites. What are they? You've got it, strawberries. So we're going to count the strawberries together. We've actually got double 2 here already, and double 2 makes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberries, and we're going to double that number again. I'm going to put them underneath this time. There's 1, some dots on. There's 2, 3, and 4. So have you worked out how many strawberries there are now all together? We've doubled 4. How many have we got all together? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the clever thing about these numbers, now they're getting bigger, is you can actually count in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got 8 strawberries all together because double 4 is 8. Okay? And the very last one we're going to do is the fruit that he ate on the Friday. Can anybody remember what it was? Yes, it was the oranges, wasn't it? 5 oranges. So here we go. Here's another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. And the last one. So we've got 5 more. So it's not 5 add 1. It really is 5 add 5 more. So let's start and count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because double 5 makes 10. And we know that, don't we, by when we show our fingers, because this is a high 5 and we add 5 more, we double it and make 10. So double 5 is 10. You've got it. Give yourself a thumbs up. Well done. You've got it. Now, I'll just show you what that might look like if we write it down. And I'll probably send something like this for you to maybe do at home. But these are special ones for me to show you how to do it here. Okay, now, we're going to use caterpillars in this picture. So can you see I've got an empty green leaf? Are there any caterpillars on that leaf? No, there aren't, are there? It's empty. So in the box here, I am going to write 0 because there's no caterpillars here. There's 2 here, but there's none on that leaf. So there are no caterpillars on this side. You can see that. So 0 caterpillars there and 0 caterpillars here. So 0 add 0. Do you know what that is? The answer is, well, it's 0. Because if there's no caterpillars there and there's no caterpillars there, there's no caterpillars anywhere. So that answer is always 0. But look what happens when a caterpillar comes to play. Ooh, 2 caterpillars actually. This picture could be Harry and Barry quite easily. there they are on that side of the leaf playing, but along come 2 more. I'm going to draw them on because I can with my special pen. Another 2 have come along. So how many can you see now all together? We're doubling up what we see here. We've got 2 there, and now we've got 2 there. So let's write the numerals in. 2, add 2, because we're doubling. 2, add 2 more, equals, well, you tell me, how many altogether? That's right, 4. 4. Because 2 add 2, doubling up, double 2 is 4. Can you see that? Yeah? Let's do another one. It's getting harder. The numbers are getting bigger. Let's try this one. Oh, we're starting with 4 caterpillars this time. See them on this side? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we're going to write the numeral 4. If you can't write 4, you could do it like this. You could just do 4 little dots if you want to, and that is absolutely fine. That's a different way of showing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's not nothing, is it? We're going to add some more caterpillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, because remember we're doubling, so whatever you've got here, you've got to do it again on this side. Yeah? So 4 again. So in here, Mrs Bowen's going to put 4 dots, 4 dots and 4 dots. How many dots altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4 the same. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to do 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is because 4 add 4 equals 8. Double 4 is 8. If I was showing you that on my fingers, you would see straight away. 4 and 4 more. Double 4. Double 4 is 8 all together. Right. We're going to do one more, and it's a biggie. So prepare yourself. It's a biggie. It's just about all the caterpillars we can fit on that side of that leaf. Might give you time to count those. Can you see them? Did you get 10? Did you get 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wriggly caterpillars, which means I've got to draw 10 wrigglers on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, it doesn't matter if you don't draw them perfectly. I've just done squiggles, but I've got 10 on this side and 10 on that side. So I'm going to write the numeral 10 in the bottom. 2 digits, 1 and a 0. So there's my 10 for that side. And what am I writing in that box? What am I writing in there? That's right, I'm writing another 10, another 10, 10, add 10 more. Oh, it's a big, big number. It's a big, big number. It's that big number that we have to learn by the time we go into year 1. 2 lots of 10 is 20. That's right. 10, add 10, or we could say double 10 is 20. 20 caterpillars. Can you imagine 20 Harry and Barrys all crawling around? Goodness me, I'd have to have a fruit shop to feed all those, wouldn't I? I certainly wouldn't have enough plums, or enough pears, or even enough oranges for all of those caterpillars. That would keep me busy. Now then, well, I think we've done enough magic maths today. Your brains must be buzzing like they normally are. We've done enough magic maths today. You could carry on playing with your Play-Doh actually, because you could make double of, you could make, you know, 2 shapes that side, and then you could make 2 shapes that side, or you could make 3 shapes that side, or 3 shapes that side. You could keep doubling it. Just keep experimenting. Keep playing with your beans if you've got them, with your Lego bricks if you've got them. Whatever you're using for counting or sorting or halving or doubling, just keep having lots and lots and lots of fun, and keep those magic maths working, because what do we say? The magic of maths is all around us. Bye for now, folks. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.